I want you guys to take a look at this. This is the Star Wars, the Acolyte, or I should say Disney's Star Wars, the Acolyte Rotten Tomatoes score. Of course, we can see here that there is a certified fresh rating from all of the Disney media shills who hope desperately that by kowtowing to the bigwigs at Disney that they'll be the last ones to get reprimanded for not going along with the message at an 85%. And again, these are people who have never had a lick of sense when it comes to actually reviewing and understanding the storytelling of a franchise. And then we can take a look at the actual audience score, the people who actually matter when it comes to the reviewing and explanation and appreciation of a story and its components, the individuals who allow for media to continue to go on, to grow, to enter into its second season or to get sequel films. It's at a whopping 13%. Now, for those of you who don't know, I'm going to go ahead and pull this up. This is the Star Wars Holiday Special, which George Lucas made. It was widely panned as the worst portion of Star Wars ever created, with a 25% critic score and a 24% audience score. It is considered the worst thing that Star Wars has ever made. And now we look at something like this, The Acolyte. It's sitting at a 13% approval rating from the fans. Again, the people who actually matter when it comes to giving media further life. And by life, I mean a extended span of time in which this media can continue to exist. So everyone who would watch this show, everyone who would see this, who would otherwise review it as a fan, has zero interest in it because of how abysmal it is. There is so much wrong with this show. From Jedi who don't have a clue about the Force, to the redefining of what the Force is, to a thread, to horrible combat sequences, to nonsensical lines of dialogue that are completely contradictory to what's already been shown and exemplified in the show itself. A whole bunch of random baloney that has just made this show completely and totally unwatchable. Not even getting into the woke identity politics, just the writing in and of itself is terrible. You don't have to look at the politics to understand this show was written on half of a first draft. Probably used AI to finish the scripts. And the AI that they were using was an old version that didn't understand anything about unique storytelling. Didn't understand anything about consistent characters. Didn't understand anything about consistent dialogue. Again, I say this in the first episode of this show. An Acolyte kills a Jedi with a knife. And then the ending monologue of the show, the ending monologue of episode 1, has the Smilo Ren, as Mauler puts it, talking about how steel or blade are no threat to a Jedi. You cannot kill them with steel or blade. An Acolyte kills the dream. When at the beginning portion of the first episode, the exact opposite is proven true. This show has been and will remain to be the worst written thing in Star Wars history. From them not understanding their own dialogue that they have written into the show and the own character arcs that they've created for their characters, to them outright disregarding the previous lore with Ki-Adi-Mundi existing when he would have not even been born yet, 70 years of age in The Phantom Menace, and this show takes place 100 years prior to The Phantom Menace. Absolutely abysmal garbage storytelling that is completely contradictory to the previously established lore and has been nothing but dissatisfying to anyone who watches it. And it's only gotten worse, it's only going to get worse. The audience can see right through it. And anyone who supports this show doesn't have a clue about what Star Wars is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment down below your thoughts, share this video out there with your friends, subscribe or follow, and I hope you have a great day and a great rest of the week.